This recording is to run through the stop analysis page on the Analyze Bus Open Data Service. So the purpose of the stop analysis page is to investigate areas of on-time performance for a given location. So I'll have a nice visual representation with a heat map of the stops of a given area, and that can help identify areas where we could improve the timetable data or potentially some infrastructure improvements. So when I open the page, I'm shown a map and some specific filters, and I'm asked to zoom in to show stops. Because of the size of data, you have to zoom into a given location to view the data. So if I select a given admin area, it will take me to that section of the map and show me a heat map of the stops in that area. So in the filters at the top, I can filter specifically for a date range. So at the moment, I've got the default last 7 days. As I've just shown, we can filter for a specific admin area, which will take me to that specific admin area. I can search for a specific location. So if I want to search for a location as opposed to an admin area, I'll use this box. And then within those stops that I'm shown, I can select a specific operator or service. And similarly with the on-time performance pages, I can choose my matching logic as the estimated logic or the evidence-based logic. This logic is covered in the initial ABODS YouTube video in terms of the difference. And I can choose whether I want to just be looking at timing points or all stops. So I will look at all stops for this demonstration. And then on the top right, we've got refine results. So as per the on-time performance, I can choose a specific day of the week in my date range selected. So if I only want to look at Mondays, I can select just the Mondays. Or if I only want to choose the morning bus journeys, I can filter that time range like so and apply that time range. Once I've chosen the filters that I'm interested in, I can look on my map and I can see across Blackpool specifically the locations where we have green, yellow, and in some cases red, which isn't present in Blackpool, but the green sections represent that there is more than 80% on time in terms of the departures from those stops. I've got a number 35 here, so that's showing me I've got a cluster of 35 stops. So it's summarized 35 stops into this one bubble, with that cluster having 82% on time, 12% early, 5% late, and 46% of them were incomplete. And then I can zoom in to see a breakdown of that cluster of stops. So eventually I'll get down to a stop level. So this is a specific stop, Wally Road, and at that stop I've got 80% on time, 19% early. But you can see it gives me a really good visual of my on-time performance across the whole of Blackpool. I can then filter if I'm specifically interested in one operator, a specific operator, and a specific service as well. But I can see clearly across this week the performance across these stops, and I know that my clusters of stops around here, they may need tweaking of the timetable data to allow some more time for the bus to travel, because it's at a time when congestion occurs or so on. So really useful tool for analyzing data as a whole. And then at the bottom of the page, we've got a breakdown of the actual individual stops as per on-time performance. So my ATCO code, the name of the stop, and lots of data in terms of how many recorded departures did we have, what's the average delay at that stop, my on-time, late, and early percentages. So that's a quick overview of the stop analysis page. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any questions or would like to suggest some feedback in terms of the page via the BODS help desk. But that wraps up this quick show and tell. Thank you very much.